Mold Day is an annual event at Sterling. Here are some of Mrs. Callahan's chemistry students to explain what a mole is and give you a taste of the Mold Day extravaganza.
We're celebrating our third Mold Day here at Sterling today. Mold Day is a chemistry holiday. Its purpose is to get all people, especially us, enthused about learning chemistry. You may think, what is a mole? Well, let me explain. Atoms, the building blocks of matter, are extremely small. An ordinary sample of a substance, like this beaker of water, contains an unbelievably large number of water molecules. An Italian scientist named Amedeo Avogadro is credited with coming up with a concept that is very useful to scientists everywhere. Involved in his concept is this idea of a mole. A mole is just a word that represents a quantity. You all know that if you have 12 of something, you can also say that you have a dozen of it. Well, in chemistry, a mole means you have 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd, or this number. You can have a mole of pencils, a mole of atoms, a mole of oranges, a mole of anything. Just remember, if you have a mole of something, you have of them. A group of people a few years back decided to have some fun with the term mole and make it look like a rodent. Mold Day celebrates Avogadro's accomplishments and lets us have a little fun. Now for some facts.
Did you know that if you had a mole's worth of paper, you could stack it?
And it would go to the sun and back to the earth a million times.
Do you know if you had a mole of hockey pucks and you had to put them in a container, that container would have to be big as the moon?
Wow, that's a lot of hockey pucks.
Did you know that if we divided up a mole of pennies between everyone on earth, each person would get 1.5 times 10 to the 14th pennies? That means that each person would be able to spend $1 million a day and not run out for 4,000 years.
Life would not be comfortable, however. The surface of our planet will be buried in copper coins to a depth of 420 meters.
Achoo!
Did you know that if you had 1 mole of marshmallows, the big ones, they would cover the United States a depth of 650 miles? If carbon atoms were the size of green peas, 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd of them would cover the surface of the Earth to a depth of 15 meters.
Sweet peas are yummy.
No, stop.
Did you know that a mole of basketballs would just about fit perfectly into a ball bag the size of the Earth?
Also, in order to put a mole of raindrops into a 30-meter diameter tank, the sides of the tank would have to be 280 times higher than the distance from the Earth to the sun.
6.02 times 10 to the 23rd. It's a big number that if we added in lumber, it would cover the world completely. I learned this in science class. Miss Callahan was blabbing her head off. I complained, she said tough. You shouldn't have taken chemistry. But I did, although I shouldn't have. Mold Day is the 23rd. And you can know this and not have to be a nerd. If the world had moles of money, everyone would have in their trillions. That's more than the millions of money to the highest degree. If you had moles of dinners, it would be so many that you would have plenty to last you in eternity. Mold Day is the 23rd, and you can know this and not have to be a nerd. Mold Day is the 23rd, and like I said, you don't have to be a nerd. Paranoia, moles are coming to get us, but they don't want to hurt us. They just want to tell us they dig chemistry. See the numbers in my head, can't comprehend so many and so big. 6 or 2 and CD. The numbers and complexity, they're killing me. Whoa! Mole Day is the 23rd. And you can know this and not have to be a nerd. Mole Day is the 23rd. And like I said, you don't have to be a nerd. 1, 2, 3.